Hello dear friends, myself Dr. Subodh Eknath Rao Bhandarkar and today's our topic of presentation is greenhouse effect and global warming. The greenhouse effect was discovered by Joseph Fourier in 1824. Light or radiation is nothing but a form of heat. Radiation it is a process of heat transfer which does not require any medium. Sun radiates energy continuously, about 92% consisting of light in the range 315 to 1400 nanometer, and 45% of this is from visible region, that is from 400 to 700 nanometer. In a year, about 10 raised to power 20 calorie of energy reaching to earth, of which 50% reflected back before it reaches to the earth's surface. About 28% utilized for evaporating water. Soil and vegetation absorbs 5% and 2% respectively, while 15% is reflected back mostly as a heat by the Earth's surface into the atmosphere. As you know, most greenhouses look like a small glass house. Greenhouses are used to grow plants, especially in the winter. Sun rays travel through space and then through Earth atmosphere. Some of these rays are reflected back into space. Most of the sunlight's energy heat up the dark colored object on Earth. This energy is then released back into the air in form of heat. Greenhouse gas molecules like carbon dioxide absorb much of this heat and re-release it back to the Earth's surface. A natural greenhouse effect created by gas, water vapor, carbon dioxide, and other gases in our atmosphere allow us to live comfortably on the planet Earth. If there was no natural greenhouse effect, the temperature of Earth will be 60 degrees Fahrenheit cooler than we experience now. Our weather and climate are depend on how much of sun energy actually gets trapped. What happened to temperature on Earth if we added lots of greenhouse gases to the atmosphere? Temperature of Earth will be increased. Phenomena is known as global warming. In atmosphere, various gases are present. For example, CO2, water vapors, etc. Water vapors absorb at 4000 to 8000 nanometer, while CO2 in the range 12,000 to 16,000 nanometer. Thus, the region 8,000 to 12,000 nanometer remains unabsorbed, called region of atmospheric window. So, what happens if there is less or more concentration of greenhouse gases? In absence of greenhouse gases, average temperature lies at sub-zero level. However, if concentration of greenhouse gases is more, for example on Venus, CO2 concentration is 60,000 times more than Earth, so temperature is 425 degrees centigrade. Thus, the greenhouse effect is responsible for sustaining life on the Earth. There are four major greenhouse gases: carbon dioxide, water vapor, methane, and chlorofluorocarbon. Now let us discuss the sources of greenhouse gases. CO2 is produced by fossil fuel burning, volcanoes, automobile exhaust, etc. Whereas water vapors are released by continuous evaporation of surface water. Methane, which is also one of greenhouse gas, released from coal mine, decomposition of organic matter, metabolic activities of certain microorganisms. However, CFCs, that is chlorofluorocarbons, as you know, these are used as a coolant in the refrigerator, AC, as a propellant in sprays, used in thermocols, and also in automobiles. Now let us discuss what is global warming. As you know, whenever there is increase in number of greenhouse gases, there is increase in temperature of earth. This phenomena is known as global warming. So there are various causes due to which concentration of greenhouse gases increase. For example, deforestation, vast industrialization, population explosion, increased burning of fossil fuel, increase in number of automobiles, etc. If proper precautions are not taken, concentration of greenhouse gases may double and thus leads to increase in temperature by 4 to 5 degrees centigrade. Consequences of global warming. First is increase in planet temperature. Second, more evaporation of surface water. Third, change in pattern of cloud formation. Fourth, adverse effect on food production. Fifth, lifting of sea level due to melting of polar ice cap. Sixth, adverse effect on animal breeding. Seventh, increase in number of diseases, etc. Now let us discuss remedies over global warming. First is by the government. Effective check on population growth, reduction of air pollutants from the industries, reduction of desertification and protection of rainforests against the clearance, funding for researches in finding of alternative fuel, and importing formal and non-formal environmental education. Now what people can do? Reduce the use of fossil fuel, stop the clearance of forest, follow the recommendations to reduce the emission of greenhouse gases. Now let us discuss what we can do to avoid global warming. Be well informed about consequences of greenhouse effect. Change your lifestyle habit to help save the environment. Tree plantation. Eliminate the use of chlorofluorocarbons. Now conclusion. Greenhouse effect can be viewed as an outcome to various natural as well as man-made activities. We saw there are many impacts related to greenhouse effect, out of which global warming has proved to be deadly for us. And if the emission of greenhouse gases are not taken under control, we may land up in serious trouble. Thank you for watching this video.